Ready, go!
Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Our plan for Nnamdi Kanu still under review. Nigerian government insists. Our plan for Nnamdi Kanu still under review. Nigerian government insists. To my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. The Nigerian government has again indicated that it is not yet ready to release Nnamdi Kanu over 24 hours after the Court of Appeal in Abuja freed him. Addressing journalists after a national security meeting in Abuja on Friday, the Minister of Police Affairs, Mohammed Dingyadi, said the government was still reviewing the court's decision before taking a position on it. Re-echoing the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, who gave the government first reaction to the verdict late on Thursday, Mr. Dingyadi said Mr. Kanu, the leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, was only discharged and not acquitted by the court. Mr. Kanu, a dual citizen of Nigeria and the United Kingdom, has been detained by the State Security Service SSS over terrorism charges filed against him since he was arrested in Kenya and brought back to Nigeria in June last year. "24 hours after the charges against him were dismissed and his release ordered by the appellate court," Mr. Dingyadi said on Friday that the government was still reviewing the case and would make its position known after weighing all available legal options. Similarly, the issue of Kanu has also been raised and council was briefed on the state of things on the matter, and it was observed that Kanu was discharged but he was not acquitted. So, the government is considering the appropriate action to be taken on the matter, and Nigerians will be notified of the position that will finally be taken on the matter in due course. Mr. Dingyadi said. Mr. Dingyadi's comment is a repeat of the exact claims by Mr. Malami in a statement on Thursday. The discharged but not acquitted line is seen by lawyers as a fuzzy basis for the government attempt to continue to hold Mr. Kanu in custody against the Court of Appeal's clear order for his release. In the absence of any pending charges against the separatist leader, championing the secession of the Igbo-dominated state of Nigeria as an independent Biafra nation, lawyers say there is no legal basis to continue to hold him in custody. Premium Times reported how a three-member panel of the Court of Appeal in Abuja on Thursday struck out all the remaining seven charges against Mr. Kanu. It followed an earlier ruling of the trial judge, Binta Onyekolo of the Federal High Court in Abuja, in April, dismissing 8 of the 15 amended counts filed against him by the federal government. The charges were a fallout of the separatist activities of Mr. Kanu. Mr. Kanu is championing the secession of the Igbo-dominated southeastern state, along with some states in the south-south, as an independent Biafra nation. The charges included treasonable felony, first filed against him after he was arrested in 2015. It also included terrorism-related counts introduced into the case after he was rearrested outside Nigeria and brought back to face his trial in June 2021. Mr. Kanu, displeased with the partial dismissal of the charges against him by the Federal High Court in April, had approached the Court of Appeal in Abuja to challenge the validity of the remaining 7 charges. The Court of Appeal panel, led by Jumai Sankey, struck out all the remaining charges against Mr. Kanu. On Thursday, ruling that the lower court lacks the jurisdiction to entertain the suit. The court held that Mr. Kanu's extradition from Kenya in June 2021 to Nigeria without following the extradition rules was a flagrant violation of Nigeria's extradition treaty and a breach of the IPOB leader's fundamental human right. It held there was no denial by the Nigerian government lawyer, David Kaswe, in the appeal as to the submissions of Mike Ozekome, Mr. Kanu's counsel, that the separatist leader was extraordinarily renditioned from Kenya. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by the